On today's show,
Kevin Garnett is back with the Minnesota Timberwolves, and oh baby, it feels so right.
keep your head up. The meme team is coming at you fast and furious. 7 in theaters now.
And what in the world is wrong with the Washington Wizards?
It's February 26th. The starter starts now.
Good evening, Sweet World, and welcome to the starters. Whether you're joining us live online, listening to the podcast, or catching us on NBA TV, we're very, very happy to have you. I'm J.E. Skeets. Alongside me, as always, that's Tass Mellis.
Thanks for joining us for our ball chats.
To my right, starters blog editor, Trey Kirby.
Hey-o!
Hey-o! And finally, international man of mystery, Lee Ellis.
Amigos.
Lily, on tonight's show, we're going to get to the meme team. We're going to look at the Eastern Conference standings. It gets crazier with each passing day. But first, Kevin Garnett returned to the Minnesota Timberwolves last night, and as expected, the 20,000 plus that they packed into the Target Center gave KG the hero's welcome home. Here it is.
6'11" from Farragut Academy High School, number 21, Kevin Garnett!
Has Kevin Garnett shrunk in his old age? I thought he was 7 feet.
I thought he's always been listed at 6'11", when in reality he's 6'13". Interesting.
Unbelievable moment, though. For a disappointing season, to say the least, for the Minnesota Timberwolves. This was unbelievable. Again, 20,000 there, filling that place up, going bonkers. I mean, they went nuts every opportunity they could get.
Yeah,
a substitution, end of the quarter. He just had a nice assist, they would go bonkers. It was cool.
According to Canis Hoopus, 12 separate standing ovations for KG on the night. Earned every one of them as far as I'm concerned. The only thing I can really remember that's this emotional was when the Sacramento Kings finally found out they were going to be staying in Sacramento and the arena was just as packed and as crazy as that. But this was just an awesome moment.
It was a great moment, and it only came in 19 minutes. It feels like he played every single second. 19 minutes, and we had that many standing ovations, and you had the perfect drama. They go down 13-1 to start the game. So everybody in the arena is like, oh, man, 6.5 minutes, they score 1 point. Everyone's sitting on their hands, and then finally they start to pull it together. I think this was the peak of the Minnesota Timberwolves season.
Well, they haven't had a lot to cheer about for the last, 7 or 8 years.
This is left.
No playoff series since.
No, nothing.
No playoff series without KG.
Yeah, a pedestrian line. Look, let's be honest, from KG. Probably a line that you're going to get used to if you're a Wolves fan or you're following this story, because these are what he's going to be doing. Limited minutes, 20 minutes, 19, 20 minutes, 5 points, 8 boards, had a couple assists, couple nice defensive plays. That really didn't matter at all, though. That was the best part. I mean, it was nice that the Wolves got a win in a year that they don't have a lot, but it was just so cool to see him go back. And it's a great comparison, Trey, in terms of the arena and the fans just like so happy. Just happy to have him back. And we've talked about this. We were talking about it in the office. Guys that have gone back to teams. Scottie Pippen, let's say, Allen Iverson going back and having a final run with the Sixers. Outside of LeBron going back to Cleveland, it's tough to pick a guy where he was, without a doubt, the franchise's best player.
Yeah.
That's KG, hands down, Minnesota Timberwolves, best player of all time. So going back after a very, very long career, it's just something special. Then guys that have also done it, your Billups, your Sean Elliott's, and so on. It was very cool.
It was an out-of-body experience, I feel like. He was playing on adrenaline, and he said afterwards, I felt like crap. I think this is going to be your last 25-game honeymoon period of Kevin Garnett. I know this Flip Saunders and the Wolves are trying to encourage him to be around for another couple years. But when a man says he felt like crap, when you've got all that adrenaline pumping in your body, I don't think you can get any better than this. What you're going to see probably is Kevin Garnett on a bench. He was meant to talk to guys. He just can't stop yapping. He would be a great assistant coach.
And that's why, to me, the trade is worth it. Even giving up the Cavs pick that the Wolves could have had with the Thaddeus Young trade, it would be the 22nd pick this year as of right now. Just getting the tutelage from Kevin Garnett, the intensity, everybody is going to be better just being around him.
His presence, that's all it is. It's aim on defense, just him being there, even though he can't jump like the way he used to be able to. People know that he's there and he's got those great instincts, and he's going to pass on so much to those young players.
Even when he wasn't out on the court, by all accounts, beat reporters there with the Wolves, KG was yelling out defensive coverages from the bench. You saw it there.
Guys around saying where you got to be is amazing.
Yeah, one of the best moments, we got to show you this. One of the best moments was the triumphant return of Jiggly Boy. He's more of a man now, but there he is, fat man dancing with his shirt off. Welcome home, KG, going bonkers.
A lot of man.
That's a lot of man. KG breaking character here. You don't see this often.
Never see
Even
him
he
like
was
this.
happy.
He's
Flashing the smile, the pearly
During a
whites
game.
there. We show it to you because, this is 10 plus years ago. That's the same guy. That is when Jiggly Man was Jiggly Boy.
Frank Caliendo?
And of course, the media asked KG about this after the game, and well, he absolutely loved it.
I think if you saw a fat guy with everything out, dancing with your name on his chest, I think that you would pay attention to that, or at least get your attention for at least 5 seconds. Yeah, you know what? The guy was over the top. I had to give him a big shout out and show him that, you know, it was all love. But that's probably one of the craziest things I've seen in 15 yet.
Again, it's shocking to see Garnett on a basketball court smiling.
Fat
You just
guy.
don't see that a whole lot, you know, outside of winning a championship.
Everybody likes a
with the
dancing
Celtics.
fat guy.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how excited he must have been this time last week when it was announced KG was coming home? That guy, like, he's like, great, I get to get my guts out again.
Give me a pen. That's absolutely right.
It was not Sadius yet.
No, we're joking about this though, but we did see it. I think it's just one game, of course, and you know, will we see Garnett more than the rest of this season? We'll find out later. But the impact that he has on those young guys. I mean, Andrew Wiggins,
Yep.
who's been playing great basketball over the last little while, but he looked a little more locked in last night. They just look better defensively because KG's that good at telling guys where to go. And we'll get to the Wizards. Don't worry, we're gonna get to the Wizards later in the show because this team is real.
This team needs a franchise player, and they've got one in Andrew Wiggins, and it's so good to have Kevin Garnett who can really shepherd him through this process, not only on the court, but off the court as well, because that's really where Andrew Wiggins needs the help. He needs to understand that as he gets better, and we've seen him really progress throughout this season, there's going to be endorsement deals, there's going to be so much more attention. He needs someone who can really show him the way and lead him to greater things.
Yeah, it's cool. There was an article going around, resharing it, of course, the 1999 Sports Illustrated article about KG. He was the cover guy. And in it, he talks about, you know, he loved when he was back with the Wolves, when he was super young, Sam Mitchell,
Yeah.
Terry Porter, those type of guys being
Absolutely.
the veteran voice and sort of guiding him and, you know, helping really make him become the type of professional basketball player he
Yeah,
was.
Flip Saunders has said he thought that KG would be more valuable to the Wolves than a first-round pick, and you can see it because it's not just Wiggins.
Yeah.
There's guys like Gorgie Jang, Anthony Bennett, Adrian Payne, who if he gives them the tutelage, plus whoever they pick up in the draft this year, if he can teach them, that's going to be, if one of those guys develops, that's better than getting a first-round pick late in the draft, no doubt.
About a week ago, our friends at Grantland posed a really fun question. I throw it at you guys and everyone watching. If you could only pick one bandwagon to jump on, who to hitch your ride to, is it the Minnesota Timberwolves or the Milwaukee Bucks? I'm not sure there's a wrong answer, but if, again, you could only pick one, where would you lean?
I think it's the Bucks.
You still think it's Bucks?
Yeah, I know it's fashionable after watching that performance to say Rubio, Levine, and Wiggins, but you look at the Bucks and what they've put together so quickly. It's phenomenal, and they're doing that without their best player. Jabari Parker is out, so I think we'd be saying the same type of things about Jabari Parker as we are about Andrew Wiggins as if he was playing, and this is their first season together. Rubio is a little bit older than these guys. Combine it with Giannis Antetokounmpo, combine it with Jason Kidd building a culture just like that, combine it with them playing in the East. I think I'd go with the Milwaukee Bucks. They're in 6th place. They're knocking on 5th place's door, while Minnesota's got less wins than the Los Angeles Lakers. They've had a lot of injuries.
That's fair, but if the Wolves keep losing and they're going to be in the running for a number 1 pick, you imagine Rubio, Wiggins, and Zach LaVine, you want to throw him in there as well, pairing them with, let's say, Kentucky big man, you know, Karl Anthony Towns, Okafor. Wow, that would be unreal. And that's what will be interesting to see if they do draft a big guy. Will KG stick around to really try and help guide his career?
I'm with Tass because with the Bucks up with Tassie because I just have been burned by the Wolves too many times.
Sure.
You know, every year they're the next team to make the playoffs. They're the fun young team to watch. But maybe with KG around, give them a little intensity, somebody to boss them around. Maybe they are actually for reals this time.
The Bucks have an identity already, though.
Yeah, they do. And one important thing that the Wolves need is a coach, because I think Flip Saunders only coached this season because Adelman sat down, and I think he would prefer to go back to the front office. So I think that's a great opportunity, though, for a young coach with those young players, another high pick potentially. It's a bright future anyway for Minnesota.
It should be an unbelievable moment with KG going back to Minnesota. But let's hear what you guys think. You can only pick one bandwagon. Is it the Wolves or the Bucks? Let us know. Hashtag
We'll
the
give
starters.
MCW some love later in the show as well.
That's right. Yeah, we'll get to them as well.
Yeah, I want to give them some love.
Lots more still to come when we return. You got to keep your head on a swivel when you're sitting courtside. We'll run through the meme team when we come back. Welcome back to the starters. Every Thursday, the four of us scour the internet to bring you the meme team, our favorite weird and wacky moments from the past 7 days in the association. You already knew that, so let's get right to this week's top 5.
Look, if you're in the proximity of a basketball court, keep your eye on the ball. I know J.R. Smith doesn't pass, but come on, Michael Smith. Head up. That's a beautiful pass.
That's a beautiful pass. I can't blame him for not expecting it behind the back.
Here's some fans not paying attention. 2 in the front row. Splits them right there.
It's almost a human wedgie.
That would have been amazing. They just stuck their heads together.
And then Lance Stevenson goes straight up into the crowd at the United Center. Check this, fan.
Oh, right
on
on
the
the
left.
chest.
Whoa!
That's what you pay
Got
the
him.
big bucks for, sitting
Get
courtside, though.
sweaty Ben jumping on.
Chest knee.
Lance couldn't get back in. Where do I go?
Number 4 on the meme team, Anthony Morrow hit a big 3 against the Pacers. Because I call it big because look at the Thunder bench get into it. Serge Ibaka.
yeah,
He's got
good.
moves.
That's an amazing dance move.
He wasn't alone. Westbrook, oh yeah, same shot. It goes down. He's happy. Let's rev it up. Let's rev it up. Yeah!
This is great teamwork, too.
it is.
Perry Jones, a little bit addition here. I don't think he knew what he was doing.
Underhand, overhand, it was great stuff. LeBron James Jr. This is his son, his 10-year-old son, making plays on the court, playing like dad, making assists happen, no shots. This kid is the young MJ. I mean, he looks fantastic. I almost feel bad airing this, though, because he's being scouted by
No.
college teams already.
I'm with you.
He's in the 4th grade.
Yeah,
It looks just like
That is
that.
nuts.
Oh, it looks so much like him.
Number 2 on the meme team. The Lakers got a surprising win. Let's call it that over the Celtics. Everyone was happy. Boozer especially. Hey, Kobe, what'd you think about this?
Now, would that happen if you were there? Would there be a celebration?
No words.
At number 1, Yusuf Nurkic, this Bosnian beast, is the most funny man in the NBA right now. Gets called for the tech for that taunt.
So disrespectful.
He didn't like the flop. He
Look
didn't.
at that. That was a bad flop right
Giving
here.
him the ball. I
Yeah,
mean, come
very
on, Brad.
polite.
Sit down, and here's the ball.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
He's good for something every
yeah,
third
yeah,
game.
yeah,
You're absolutely
yeah.
right about that. All right, that's the meme team. Agree, disagree, let us know. Jump on Twitter, hashtag the starters. Now let's unleash the unicorn. I wish it was a llama, seeing as what happened today, but it is a unicorn. Today's Fantasy Minute presented by FanDuel, the leader in one-day fantasy sports. It's a little boy, fantasy lines of the night. Your 3 nominees, John Henson, Pau Gasol, and Wesley Matthews. Apologies to DeAndre Jordan and Chris Paul. They both had great games as well. But John Henson comes in at number 3. 21 points against the Sixers, 9 of 12 shooting, 3 of 5 at the line, 9 rebounds, 2 assists. And the reason he made it over DeAndre, I just love the defense. He had 2 steals and 3 blocks. You know, you're getting up to 5, 6 there in the defensive stats. That's going to help the
Very
global
valuable.
case.
They're long fingers.
Pau Gasol, in a loss to the Hornets, but 25 points, 11 of 20 shooting, 3 of 4 at the line, 13 rebounds, 1 assist, and 4 blocks, so he was doing some work inside as well. Pau Gasol's been making the Woolboy list
A lot, yeah.
a whole lot, but the Woolboy of the night goes to Wesley Matthews with the Blazers. 31 points on 11 of 18 shooting, 5 of 7 at the line. He hit 4 threes, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. And we didn't include it there, but 0 turnovers.
Yes.
That's always going to help you out. So Wesley, your award is in the mail.
Go get paid, man.
Got to take a break. When we come back, we'll try and figure out what in the world is wrong with the Washington Wizards as they continue to lose games. You're watching the starters. Welcome back to the starters. You looked at the scores from last night. We had some very weird results. We had the Kings beating the Grizzlies, who have obviously been one of the better teams of the last little while. We had the Hornets beating the Bulls. They're right back in that 8th race, or the 8th seed race in the East. And as we mentioned earlier, the Wizards lost again. They lost to KG and the Minnesota Timberwolves, but the Wizards continue to free fall here. That's 5 straight losses for them. A lot of them of the ugly variety, too. Yep. I mean, they're not just losing here at the buzzer like the Suns were there. They're getting killed. In fact, they're now just a half game up on the Milwaukee Bucks in that 5th, 6th position in the Eastern Conference. So we got to give a little time and try and figure out what the heck is wrong with the team. Here it is, again, the Eastern Conference standings. You've got the Hornets tied with the Nets there in the 8th seed, but again, Wizards only a half game up, which sounds crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Because, you know, not too long ago, it was like, well, there's 5 teams in the East that are good. You know, the Bucks are solid, they're okay, but they're way too far behind, and here they are. So what's wrong with the Washington Wizards? What's the biggest issue to you?
Well, they're a thin team. I think we have to start there. Bradley Beal's been out for 7 games. Other than the Timberwolves, the competition has been pretty good. Then you sit down Paul Pierce for 1 game, and then you compound it by sitting Marcin Gortat. I don't get that whatsoever. Injuries are injuries. but it feels like there's sort of a prejudice against Eastern European centers playing in fourth quarters right now. You've got Polish Hammer sitting down. You've got Jonas Valanciunas sitting down with the Toronto Raptors in fourth quarters. You've got a talented guy who can score on the bench. This is their strength. They're big guys. I don't understand sitting him while Bradley Beal is out, while Paul Pierce is out. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Especially considering they traded a first-round pick for him. They signed him to a huge deal. And in that trade, they also got Kendall Marshall back, who they cut because they had Eric Maynard. They could backup point guard has also been a problem for the Wizards. This is a very strange thing to give up that much and pay that much money to a guy you're not ever going to play in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Randy Whitman kind of avoided the question as well, saying that the other teams are going small, so it doesn't really fit Marcin Gortat, but he's had an A out there. It's funny, something's happened with Gortat that Randy Whitman just doesn't trust him in the fourth quarters, because I think he's actually a very serviceable guy. He knows how to set screens, he knows how to box out. He does those little 1% of things, but for whatever reason, Randy Whitman doesn't want him out there on the floor during crunch time.
What about Randy Whitman? I know we've talked about this in the before about him and whether or not he was on a hot seat when they were struggling years ago. Is it back to being hot? Is he a bit of the blame here in terms of obviously who he's giving minutes to and when, and even the type of game that they're playing?
I would think so, because last year the Wizards came into the season, their franchise was kind of a joke through the whole Gilbert Arenas years. They hadn't won a playoff series in 8 years, and so they finally win something. You almost had to give Randy Whitman a contract then, and at the time we all said it'll be surprising if he finishes it. I didn't think it would come in year one of the deal, but they just seem to run a bit of an outdated offense. They take so many long twos. They have great pick and roll players. Nene's great. John Wall can get in the lane basically anytime he wants. Gortat, like you said, great roll guy, but they never run pick and roll at all. They just stand on the outside. They run a lot of curls to get mid-range jumpers. And as we know in the 3-and-key era, that's not what you're looking for. It's just not an efficient offense.
You called it an outdated sort of offense.
Oh, yeah.
Because this is what, unfortunately, teams like your Lakers, your Knicks are still running this sort of mid-range happy game. The mid-range maestros.
Yeah, but it's funny that, everybody will sort of think about what we're talking and just say analytics. It's not about that. It's about getting shots at the rim, which they're not doing.
Yeah.
And also taking some threes. Of course, threes make sense in this day and age. And you look at the percentages when they're at the rim or in three-point land, and they're making a lot of them. They're just not taking enough of those shots, and that's the problem. And Marcin Gortat not on the floor is obviously adding to that. I mean, you put in Chris Humphries or DeJuan Blair, whoever, in place of that, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but they're getting back to getting to the rim. They've been one of the worst free throw teams in the league, as far as getting attempts at the line, and that's actually been getting worse in February. And that to me is a sign of aggression or lack of aggression, that they're settling so easily. Now, Bradley Beal, that's a big problem they have right now.
He's missed 7 games now.
He missed 7 games, so everything falls on John Wall to create for that offense. And John Wall has been a fantastic player. He's been an all-star, but I'm starting to think that maybe the workload is getting a little bit too heavy, because Bradley Beal is not just a shooter. He can create for himself. He uses those screens off Marcin Gortat. He can get to the line. Without him out there, John Wall has to carry so much of their load.
Yeah, other similarities in a way to the Toronto Raptors. You said Gortat, Valanciunas, same thing sort of when Lowry had to take over a little too much when DeRozan was out there for a good chunk of time.
Yeah, the Lowry likes to shoot, and Wall hasn't been doing that.
Sure.
Wall is facilitating just a little bit too much. Wall hasn't taken it upon himself like Kyle Lowry did.
Here's what the Wizards need to really worry about is, as we get closer to the playoffs, where are the Cavs? Right? I mean, really anyone in the East, to be honest, because I said they're half game up right now on the Bucks. They're still in the fifth seed spot. The Cavs, though, as of today, they're third. I mean, they're catching the Raptors. I mean, I would, lock that in, that they're going to be the number 2 seed. So hopefully the Wiz will be fine in avoiding the Cleveland Cavaliers if Cleveland does get to that number 2 seed, and then it goes to 7th.
A lot of history between the Cavs and Wiz too, and not one. I think that the Wizards would rather not relive that kind of stuff.
And one other thing that we don't talk about is the attitude that Trevor Ariza brought to this team. Paul Pierce filled in for him admirably, but Trevor Ariza is a different type of player.
Yeah.
And we notice what he's doing with the Houston Rockets.
Oh, yeah.
Less talent on that team, but they've got an attitude on the defensive end. And Paul Pierce obviously has an attitude in the locker room, but he can't do the same things that Trevor Ariza does.
Well, the team chasing them, I said it, the Milwaukee Bucks, half game back. They picked up a W last night. It was Michael Carter-Williams' debut with his team, playing his old team, which worked out perfectly.
Debut.
In the Philadelphia 76ers. A great game. Look, they're playing the Sixers, so you can't take a whole lot from it. I already told you, John Henson scoring 21. But MCW, 7 points, 8 assists. It's going to be fun to watch this sort of Jason Kidd coaching a guy that a lot of us sort of compare or at least see similarities to in a young Michael Carter-Williams.
Yeah, I think Kidd definitely sees the similarities. I think it's going to be fascinating to see what he does.
I hope it works out for them because I think they did, as I mentioned last week, they took a really big gamble in taking Michael Carter-Williams. But, you know, he's a young guy. He's got plenty of career ahead of him. And if he can develop a consistent jump shot, then he becomes a much more valuable point guard.
I think you have to have faith in Jason Kidd at this point with what he's done with this team. You know, only 55
He's done well.
games
He's done very, very well with this team. But getting one player to really raise his level to a different standard is a different challenge for him.
It's definitely different.
How about just being Michael Carter-Williams? You're on the 76ers, you know, all year talking nonstop about tanking. Yes, you won Rookie of the Year, that's great. You put up some good numbers, but you go from them to a team in a playoff race, a team with some promise. I mean, I don't know if they're going to get past the first round, the Milwaukee Bucks, but they're not going to be an easy out.
They play the Wizards, they might.
They're not going to be an easy out, especially because they're a defensive-minded team.
Yeah.
Oh,
and that's where he fits this bill.
Yeah, he's long, he's athletic, he gets steals, which is great in the Jason Kidd system. I think that just playing under Kidd will be good for him. You remember Sean Livingston last year learned a little bit of a Jason Kidd post-up game.
Yeah.
That's another way that Michael Carter-Williams can score a little bit more efficiently.
And as far as the playoff goes, you know that Jason Kidd's going to make sure he gets the most favorable matchup for his team. You know what I'm saying, right?
Oh, interesting.
I think.
He pulled it off last year.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. All right, we got to take one more break. When we come back, pick and payoff results between Tass and I. It's getting awful close. And Lee's very solid play. San Antonio played. Oh, it's been so long since you picked the Spurs. Back with the starters in a second. I said it was a weird night in the association last night. It was tough picking games for Tass and I. I went 2-3. Tass went 1-4, so I gained another game there. I'm up 2 games in the month of February. There are only 2 nights left in this month.
I'll get you tomorrow.
Tonight, yep, you see it there. We agree on the games. We both like the road teams. The Warriors, Cavs, I believe, are favored actually at home, and we like the Thunder on the road versus the Suns. Not easy picks by any means, but the loser, be it Tass or I, will be doing the payoff, the puppet challenge as we're calling it, on Tuesday, March 3rd, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you DVR that one. Lee, very solid play of the night. Where are we going?
It's been a while. We're going to Portland, but it's the San Antonio Spurs and Tim Duncan with a nice little boomerang play here, not once but twice. Him and Tony Parker combining, drops it off to Timmy, who plops it over Lopez.
That's solid,
Beautiful
Lee.
basket, yeah. That's
Nice
the Spurs.
movement here.
They haven't been playing too well lately, but they've still got these beautiful plays.
Nice plop
Timmy
right
Duncan.
here.
That's a plopper, and that's what I call a very solid play.
All right.
Not too bad, Lee, but allow me to submit for your consideration a very unsolid
Oh, it's
play.
been so long.
It's been so long. We're going to Denver. Things start out well here. Looks like we might get a swish bomb in the corner, but things go poorly once they start trying to fizz the ball around the perimeter. We got a just random chuck out to half court, a tipped pass, a jump pass, a nice bounce pass to a contested 3, but it's a swish bomb,
Hey, all
and
counts.
that's what I call a very unsolid play.
There it is. Very solid, very unsolid.
play.
Thanks for joining us tonight, guys. We'll be back tomorrow. Make sure you catch the Drop podcast early in the morning. It's on iTunes.
Thanks for joining us, folks. And remember, you don't have to enunciate to be a great vocalist. What's up, Ariana Grande?
Brace the night, people. She's watching.